this keeps happening. And then I turn the news on and they say it's okay.
We are not overly concerned right now about large damaging tornadoes occurring. Okay, we don't see that happening with this line. We may see a couple of quick spin-ups, and I think that's definitely a real possibility down here as you get down towards Bonne Terre and down towards Farmington, where you get a couple of these little nubbies that stick out.
That's way south of me.
Extra spin in there. But
I'm
I think
up
for most of us,
where it shows Potosi.
Seeing, you know, you're not going to see tornado. So again, we continue to get additional warnings for parts of the area, and you know,
over by where Arnold is to the left.
Looks like a severe thunderstorm warning just got issued down there in down in Madison County in Missouri.
Yeah, new severe thunderstorm warning there. Yeah.
Yeah, Madison, Missouri. And I'm trying to see if they. Well. Okay, so I mean, otherwise you're still looking at the same tornado warnings. Southern portions of St. Louis County down into Jefferson County, and then far southern portions of Jefferson County down into St. Francis and St. Genevieve County, out ahead of that broken line of storms. But there is nothing there that, I mean, honestly, there's nothing there that screams we got a tornado at this point. There are
Thank you, Lord. And good night, everyone. I hope you all are safe. I hope anyone in Illinois is out of the way. Good night.
On the Illinois side, too. You know, there's still some pretty decent lightning here as you go over towards Troy and down into the Red Bud area going south down through St. Clair County. But you know, the really intense lightning is kind of along the 270 Lindbergh area, western parts of St. Louis County, and then up into North St. Louis County, eastern St. Charles County, and then looking down to the south from there. So I think more than anything, that's keeping a lot of people up tonight.
So another tornado warning for southern Jefferson County, and I was actually looking. So let's see.
I think this is just kind of the continuation of this line.
12, 15. Okay.
Yeah, this is.
Do you see that rotation in Union and St. Clair? It's just really broad.
Yeah. Well, and it's just on this line that we're kind of watching. It's the whole line is just kind of sliding along. So anything along that line is capable of producing the quick hitting tornadoes, although, you know, when you look at this, you don't really see it.
Right, any tight roads.
We still have that tornado warning there, and really, that's the storm that if there was going to be a problem, we would be more concerned with something happening here. You know, that's broad circulation around Hillsborough. Very broad circulation around Hillsborough. So it's not tight. And you have to get it to tighten up and twist substantially for it to be a problem. And we're just not seeing that at this point.
And you were talking about, Scotty, that we're seeing so much thunderstorm activity now. We're getting that heavy rain. So up in Quincy, there's actually a water rescue going on right now, and that seems to be exactly what's beginning to happen. And there's just too much rain too quickly at this point.
Yeah, and I think that could be, you know, another thing that we're dealing with here as time goes on. You know, and I'm hoping our rain, because you do have a good deal of rain behind this. I'm just kind of looking down here at this line. And Melissa just posted something in
She did, didn't she? Right there.
Chat there.
So Steelville to Centerville to Hibbins.
So it's basically that northwest to southeast orientation part of the line. So what the Weather Service is, a lot of this is that the good news is we have a really great Weather Service office here in Sabres. So they're looking at this part of this line where the orientation's more northwest to southeast, because that's a more favorable, given the other environmental parameters, that's a more favorable area to get something to spin up. But they actually do a lot of the research on things, on the different storms that we have. Like this one could be a case study, but if you look right now, you'd say, okay, I got a surge coming across here, I got a surge coming across there, there's one that's there. Those are the favorable areas, perhaps, where you might be able to spin something up. But then you go back and you look, and while that does show up in our wind product here, the circulations that are down here in Jefferson County.
Just listen to that thunder.
There's the one there. And there might be
and that red spot is Jefferson County, where I am.
Look overly tight or impressive at this point. So
Yeah, no observed tornadoes, thank goodness, at this point.
yeah,
A lot of warnings.
a lot of warnings tonight, and
Stay safe, everyone. It's coming to you, Illinois.
Seems like
So they just said there's no more rotation clouds on the ground after the alert. But listen to this. It's rocking and rolling out there. My poor bird feeder. I have to get a new one. Listen to that. I may have to take cover. Please say some prayers. I appreciate it.